It's Estrella with the reading for the collective. What do we need to know today? Take what resonates throughout the rest. There's a man dealing with someone that might have a darker complexion or darker features, darker hair. We've got teardrops, great personal sorrow. This person is a brunette. I don't know, do you say that about men? This person is a brunette or could be a brunette. Wow, everything's falling. Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. I think this person wants to give you a gift. This person's having a lot of sorrow. I just did a reading about sorrow, and it's connected to a masculine energy and their family. The whole family is having sorrow. Opportunities are waiting for you. They feel like maybe that you're moving towards your dreams or opportunities. This energy and teardrops. I think this person is crying over you. This masculine energy wants to give you a gift. They're crying over you. They want to move forward with you. You're the Empress. You are their Empress. They want to get control of the situation. This is very much like the previous reading I just did, but let's go with it because it's a message from Spirit. This whole group that they're in is under judgment. This whole group that they're in is under judgment. They feel terrible that you've been working on your own. It's a nightmare that you were left to try to manifest on your own. You shouldn't have been left alone. You're the Empress. They know that they're your emperor and that you were meant to be, that the two of you are the greatest strength together. Something happened in the recent past that was based on this King of Swords energy. Could have been another person, or they could have really gotten into their mind, used their intelligence, and took the emotions out of a situation to make some sort of decision, or they were very thoughtful. Maybe they took some action as this King of Swords. They're intending on defending themselves no matter what they do. Or what the others do. Yeah, they feel under judgment for collaborating with this group. Or this whole entire group. They can see very clearly. They've connected everything. What happened to you, left on your own. This nightmare. It's really a nightmare, actually. Whatever this judgment is. Because this is in the challenge position. Whatever this judgment is, this is tough for a large group of people, and there's no question that it's attached to what happened with you as the Empress. And this is also you. Wow, okay, the other thing that I'm getting is, and I'll get back to this Page of Pentacles, we got a confirmation. Whatever it is that you're doing, wow, I see you've taken some steps to control your environment. This isn't just about them wanting to right, okay, so opportunities are waiting for you. These are the opportunities. Three of Wands. You've taken control of this environment. As you've taken control of this environment independently, it almost set off a series of events with several people who were connected somehow, and they're all experiencing similar nightmares, and so many of them are under judgment for what they did to this independent person who kept working at something. while they were doing whatever they were doing. And now they're under judgment. You got control of the environment in spite of them. And for some of them, just the fact that they wanted something other than, it's a challenge for them that you maintained your steadfastness, because it created it opened the door for them to receive judgment, because you kept working and focusing. Self-love energy. 9 of Pentacles becomes the Empress. So in spite of them, you're this Empress, and you've got control. You've got control, and it's like it's setting off a series of events for this group. They know you are going to defend yourself. It's not even that you're going to defend yourself, that you have a protective bubble around you. They don't feel the same as they did before. They're seeing now that what they missed is that they thought they were getting away with something because they weren't seeing any repercussions. But now they're seeing, I feel like this is synchronous judgment that is so clear that it's attached to you, this independent person, that they didn't want to be independent. They were trying to knock off their square that kept working, that they tried to create a nightmare for, but now it's becoming a nightmare for them. And they know you're not going to back down. You're not even focused on them anyway. You're protected. So there's some offer coming towards you with this Page of Pentacles. And the way they're looking at this situation, wow, there's a fated event. Someone is receiving good karma, and someone is receiving not so great karma, and they're definitely seeing a grander design now. This whole group, they've put the pieces together that they misjudged you. They shouldn't have done what they did. Opportunities are awaiting you that now they have to experience. Oh, wow, this judgment's tough. It's because it's a nightmare and judgment. A final decision. A final decision is a final decision for this group, and they can all see it together. They've noticed it, and they've even talked about it. It's, wow, yeah, unavoidable, because they're looking at this Wheel of Fortune and they see what's happening here. They see that what they've done collectively has created something that they've changed their lives forever by what they did to you. Wow. In the environment, we have High Priestess, so that's how they're seeing you. I feel like the reason this is in the environment is because they feel like you're in tune with what they're doing. That you've seen them this whole time. That you have access to arcane knowledge, that you know a lot. That you, wow, you are way underestimated. Almost like you're the head honcho. You're the head honcho. You're the head honcho High Priestess. They feel pretty powerless in regards to this. So these teardrops, a lot of them, I think they were trying to get something with your person as well. think there's some tears coming from this group with this Nine of Swords that are connected to this situation. I think there are other people crying as well. Great personal sorrow. This is deep. This is really deep pain that people are suffering. And this feels like, it's not that it's a tower, but it's a recognition, and this is just the very beginning of this judgment. And I think there's a lot of fear, and they can't sleep at night. There's a lot of paranoia, feeling really mentally unwell, because this is a final calling. This is the judgment, but the effects of the judgment haven't begun yet. Interesting that Ten of Wands, they're really weighed down by what they've done. They're afraid of all this baggage because it's theirs now. It's not yours. You've got opportunities waiting for you. You're the Empress, and you're protected, and you have opportunities waiting for you. Something's coming here with this Page of Pentacles. They're afraid of also being shamed. They're afraid of being shamed. Outcome is the end of this cycle, so these energies that thought they were getting away with something were trying to take something from you. I feel like they were trying to connect to this Emperor, this masculine energy. It's like they felt like if they it's almost like they subconsciously knew this Emperor you are the Emperor and the Empress, but they wanted this Emperor for themselves. It was like somehow it empowered them. I'm not making excuses for this Emperor. This is just this other energy's reading. This is almost like this Three of Cups. I mean, I am getting masculine energy reading from this as well, but I'm also getting this group, this family, this network of people. There could have, in some cases, even been something that happened with the law in the recent past. But they thought that they were going to benefit by tearing you down and connecting to this Emperor. But now that's not the case, and anything that they were trying to build, they're going to be left out in the cold. There's an ending to whatever networks they were building based on trying to knock you out of the way and belittle you, thinking that you weren't gonna, you were alone this whole time, so they attacked someone who was alone, which is a bad idea. You shouldn't attack people who are alone. You shouldn't attack anyone for your own benefit. You shouldn't try to gain something off of someone else's demise. These are all things that are things we learn in kindergarten. But this group, it's almost like group psychoses or something, like where they all were feeding off of one another. Their shadow sides came out in a big way, and they acted on it against this person who was minding their own business. And now anything that they built, whatever they were trying to do to you, that they didn't care what happened to you. They didn't care if you were homeless, if you lost all of your money, if you died in the street in the snow. They didn't care. They didn't care if that created a death, actual physical death for you. So this network now, actually, this is in a 3 to 6 month position. They are now going to have to experience what they were wanting for you And a lot of it's going to have to do with the things that they were building. Anything that they built off of this nightmare they were trying to create from you. This is the beginning of judgment, but the outcome is you got through this Five of Pentacles. You know how you got through it. You know exactly how. They don't know. They don't know how. And I feel like they know, they don't know how. They're hoping that they can protect themselves from, they can see that some energies or something's coming their way. They don't know what. And the other reason that I know that is because we've got Tower here standing out. We've got Tower and the Moon. There's a lot of fear and sorrow. They're really afraid. And this is the Tower that I was thinking was here, but I didn't see it. Really afraid. There's a Tower because they're seeing the synchronicity of this judgment playing out in their lives together and how it all connects to what they did to you. And then the other thing that is really, it's almost like disturbing for them, is they can see this, that you've got like, wow, you're a master manifester, a healer with deep personal strength, that's also loving, that's going to get these accolades towards this beautiful, stable environment where you can manifest from. And that's something that they didn't want to see, as they kept doing something over and over and over again, trying to bully you out of your blessing, because they were greedy and stingy and insecure. So instead of focusing on themselves and trying to heal that, they were focused on you, person who was just, they're actually kind. If there's any of them that you knew, or they knew this about you, this is how you appeared. You appeared to them more like a page. There was wow. So there was like a lack of respect here. And they saw you working independently on something. And this could have been a hint here that you had your head down working independently. They were so busy doing whatever this was they were doing, they missed it. They thought they were dealing with this page. Yeah, and now these energies are really worried. Really, really worried. All right, I hope that helps. Bye.